sorry, I found some time to record this video because I've been busy. Well, if you remember from my last video, there were some comments that the camera quality was not so clear and my audio wasn't clear, so I decided to record it. Well, I think I have to change my phone as well, because I believe that iPhones after 3 years, 4 years, especially the mini versions, they kind of, I don't know, just become worse somehow. It's like you have to kind of change it. I don't want to, but you know, in this case, let's see. Fingers crossed. I'll let you know, guys. Okay, so let's start. I don't want to waste your time anymore. My name is Sinisha. I'm from Albania. Sinisha. Well, it's not. I don't think it's an Albanian name. It's not an Albanian name, because the typical Albanian name sounds differently in general. But my father, I think he just liked the name when I was born and just decided to go on with it. It's fine for me. I'm happy. But anyway, whenever I work with my colleagues, or even when I meet random people, they're like, oh yeah, you know, your name sounds like so Indian. It's like Manisha, Tanisha, Anisha, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but we didn't know at the time. I mean, it happens. As I told you, I was born in Albania. Albania is a country located in the south and eastern part of Europe, Balkan Peninsula, so basically on the border with Greece, Macedonia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and on the western side you have Italy. I mean, we are divided by the Adriatic Sea. It's typically Mediterranean weather, a nice country overall, I would say. I mean, growing up, I had a wonderful childhood experience surrounded by greenish landscapes, wind, the sun. It was really amazing. Other things that I would like to highlight about living in a village is a strong sense of community, guys, because I feel everybody knows everyone, and it's easier to authentically and genuinely connect with people, I would say. Another point that I would like to mention is the you know, the closeness with nature. You basically feel a connection with nature. I remember I used to play a lot outdoors as a child, of course with other children in the village, and we were surrounded, you know, by lakes, rivers, and forests, and you kind of feel so connected with that. Another point I would like to mention is when you live in a village, you tend to learn more about the folklore, the festivals, and traditions in general. So I really did that growing up. Another point is I feel life in general in a village is less hectic and more relaxed rather than living in a city. And whenever, you know, when I changed after I was 15, I moved to the city, so basically it was completely different. People were more stressed, hustling, bustling, you know, all that. So I do prefer village, actually. You know, at that time, it's funny because at that time I didn't really think about it, but then now, whenever I look back, you know, when you retrospectively think about your life, you're like, actually that was nice, you know, that was really nice. And so I would say overall, but the fact that I grew up in a village fostered a strong sense of community in me, connection with nature, and a culture's richness overall. I believe that's why I tend to prefer traveling to countries like, you know, New Zealand, Bhutan, I don't know, Switzerland, or even Scotland. I was recently in Scotland, and I'm like, I was like, oh my, this feels so nice. I don't know how to explain actually that close connection that I subconsciously feel. So guys, you asked me about my university as well. I studied at the University of Tirana in Albania. Okay, another question was about my hobbies. Well, in general, my hobbies include photography. I really love photography. I mean, since I can remember, I used to love taking pictures, and it's funny, that's, you know, like long time ago memories. Another thing that I'm interested even currently is spirituality. I'm so much into spirituality, energy, the power of thoughts. What else? I do like learning languages as well in general. I like theater, so I would say I'm more inclined towards artistic endeavors. I'm currently living in Dubai, UAE. Things that I like about this country is number one is a sense of safety. As a girl, I'm very grateful to live here, because whenever I go out or whatever time even, it just feels so safe, you know. Even if you forget something outside, they just bring it to you. So I don't feel that even in my own country or other countries that I visit. So yeah. Another point is the infrastructure. I mean, institutions in general tend to run quite well. So, you know, I'm very grateful for that. Well, if you have, well, I would like